Hey guys, in this video we are going to talk about Azure DevOps Board. In order to get started with Azure DevOps Board for free, we can do so at dev.azure.com. Azure DevOps Boards is very useful when it comes to planning, organizing, and monitoring your teamwork, their progress, and so on. It is useful to support the DevOps process. The DevOps process is where developers and the support team, the operations team come together, they sit together and discuss what they have to do further, on which feature they have to work more, or if something is failing, or if there is any issue, they discuss how to take it further. So let's get a better understanding of DevOps boards. We can create a new organization, but since we have created one here, we can directly go and create a new project. Let's click on new project. Here you can give the project name. For now, I'm just giving Azure DevOps boards demo, maybe 103 or 104. In description, you can give a proper description of what you're going to do in this project. If not, you can just give the same thing as project name, like I'm giving here. The visibility can be public or private. When you give it as public, anyone can view it. But when you give it as private, the visibility as private, then the people who with whom you share this link as well as you give access to can only view your project. When we go to advanced tab, for version control we have two options: git, tfvc. And when it comes to work item process, we have four options. I usually go with agile because that's what I want to follow in my project. Let's hit on create and wait for the project to get created. Since we have our project in place, there are various options that we can work with. Like if we go to pipelines, we can have CI/CD pipelines. Repos, if we want to integrate any Git repo or any other repo, then we can do it using the repos files. There are so many options here. What we are focused on here is boards. So we can go to work items, boards, backlog, sprints. Sprint is usually a collection of many work items which need to be completed in a particular time span. It is usually for big projects. Since we are going to create only one work item, we can click here. Now we have an option to create different work items. Either it can be a new feature or it can be an issue, maybe a simple task. If you're working with unit test cases, then you can create a test case separately. If there is any issue in your code or maybe any project, then you can create a bug and assign it to somebody. For now, we are going to create a simple user story. So first of all, let's add a title. Azure Boards walkthrough. Maybe give a proper description. For now, I'm adding the same. Assign it to a team member that whom you want to work on it. Cool. The priority can be set by maybe the manager or someone who is creating the task and who sees it as of high priority. Then you can assign one or maybe two, three, four, depends. You can assign story point based on the work limit or based on the time limit. You can assign the iteration area and so on. You can also add different work items or maybe whatever you want, you can add it from here. If you are creating any pull request, you can also add maybe a branch, you can add. There are so many options as you can see. We'll take a look at this later in the next video maybe. And for now, we will just add the title, the description, and we'll assign it to a team member. For time being, I'm assigning it to myself, and we will save it. It will appear in your boards. Okay, let's go back to work item and see how it looks. Okay, yeah. Here you'll be able to see the activity date. If any changes are made in the story, you'll be able to like tag it from here. You'll be able to know it from here when it has been changed last. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for listening.